everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac. The last episode, we threw an we threw an Azazel run away, but it was also weird. Oh my god, Swallowed Penny. Have mercy. On the last run, we had the D100 as Azazel. We re-rolled our entire run, including the D100, after re-rolling our run like 4 times with the D100. Walked into the item room, got the Omega Penny, doubled the pedestal, got the D6, used the D6 to re-roll the Omega Penny, and at the end we ended up with Isaac's Heart, Guillotine, no range. We died. We had a fun time doing so, although maybe you feel differently. This run, 2.69 damage, 12 rate of fire, PXBKVVJ3. These stats are horrible right now, so we can't be making any enemies. We have to take our explosive friends here. But this is it's a bad Eden start with a lot of great potential. When I said, ooh, it's like Swallowed Penny, that's ignorant. Swallowed Penny, it's one of those things where when people are like, you know, I don't like when you use this item. I'm like, I get it. Dude, I don't like when you use Cursed Eye. I don't like when I use Cursed Eye. I feel you on that. But when people are anti-Swallowed Penny on principle, I'm like, come on, dude. That's like not liking Gladiator. Sure, there's better movies than Gladiator, but Gladiator's pretty good. Let's not insult, you know, Sir Ridley Scott right here. When you use the, careful. When you use the Omega Penny, aka the Swallowed Penny, correctly, you achieve a level of transcendence that I've never seen before in my life. I'm actually just gonna close this. That was a little bit hyperbolic. Sorry, I had a tab open in the background with an HTML5 element that was causing some frame rate dips for whatever reason. You know, I don't know anything about graphics and drivers and whatnot. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that Swallowed Penny should be a value add every single time. It just gives you a 50% chance to get another random item after you pick up a random item, as long as it has a pedestal at least. It's a cool item. I like it. I'm guilty of having misused it a little in the past, I will admit. So here, buy this, then try to double it. Why buy it and then try to double it? Well, because I needed the Spirit Heart. Sure, we would have missed out on a free Spirit Heart with the doubling, but still. I do want, if possible, a battery charge before our boss fight, but it's not going to happen, in all likelihood. Actually, disregard. It's totally going to happen. And God bless BBF for going straight for the corner on that one. Now we do, ooh, wow, we have a lot of battery charges actually. We have some issues with this run. The main one right now is that our stats are really, really bad. We need a rate of fire increase. And we need a damage increase, and we need a speed increase, and we need an HP increase. We basically need it all. I'm also thinking, that was a beautiful play right there, but I'm thinking, what if we get an item here that we're not a huge fan of? So hear me out. What if we get like a range upgrade? Should we pick up the range upgrade and then try to double the pedestal? It's a 50% chance of getting an item that might be better for us. Or do we try to double the range upgrade and then pick up 2 items and double them again using one of the other battery charges? In theory, we could create 2 extra pedestals. I'm going to take the 1 in 25, or sorry, the 1 in 4 chance here. He's done it, but they won't let me walk out without getting it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still got a battery charge here, so we already got 1 HP. Are we going to try? Okay, we've done it! We've done it. We're the greatest players of all time. This is the Omega Penny in action. I don't really like it. You know what, mister? You just lost yourself a sale, buddy. Because look at that. Instead of 1 HP, we get 3 HP, and then, unfortunately, the next one didn't really work out. But still, dude. We basically just got 2 free HP upgrades. And there has never been, well, I mean, there has been, but, you know, as long as we're calling out hyperbole here, then I guess, you know, you got me. But there rarely have been situations where I've needed as much HP as I needed right there. Fudge. Okay, so I got a little ballsy with the Omega Penny there. We probably should have cooled it off a little bit, but either way, that's dope. So now we can go back to sort of risk-averse Swallowed Penny plays wherever appropriate, but for now, that ended up being... I still wouldn't necessarily call it a good decision, because I really feel like I value logic, and it was an illogical decision to make because it was risky, except it was logical given the meta circumstances of us not having very much HP at all, so I'm happy with the way it worked out, but if I had a child and was like, Dad, what should I do? I would say just take the HP and then use the Omega Penny. But luckily, I don't have any kids that I know of, so we're moving on here. Goodbye, stranger. It's been nice. Please give to me a pair of dice. Give me D8, D4, 2. Make my zany dreams come true. And then you as chat need to go, sweet devotion is not for me. This is more of an Austin joke. We're doing an Austin joke right now. Wow, thanks, Poker Chip. That was a bummer. We're in a bit of a weird spot right here, because we have an active item in our shop, and an active item doesn't really help us out very much at all with the Swallowed Penny. Except we could turn it into a penny, which is good, but sad. Like, it is better value, but surely there'd be something better that we could do with it overall. But maybe not. Maybe, you know, it just won't be in the cards for us, and that's okay as well. Try to come up here. So I guess we're really looking for a Perthrow rune would be the big possibility there. And if we can get that, maybe that would work. Black rune would also be fine. We could use black rune to suck up the item, and then try to double the pedestal with Swallowed Penny. Or we could use the penny to try to double the item to try to suck up 2 items instead of 1. And then we still have black rune left for later. So a speed down is pretty bad here. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's not the worst. Like, if we got a tears downgrade, I would start to question my sanity a little bit, I think. And a damage downgrade that didn't come with a corresponding tears upgrade, i.e. soy milk or something, could be in the same camp. Like, this is, it's a run that, as of right now, sort of sits on, like, the razor's edge between, you know, badness and greatness. Well, let's call it some kind of word that's got to exist already. Not so badness, but not quite amazingness. You know, it's just like that song, not so bad, not so amazingness, great, gracious, great balls of fire. See, that joke almost worked. Okay. So you just take this. This is obvious. Then we take the speed upgrade, and then we try to double the pedestal. We could try to double the speed upgrade, but we really would like to have that speed right now. So the mark upped our damage to a point where it's acceptable, but, lucky us. I mean, we're unlucky because we whiffed, but we're lucky because if we had been more aggressive and tried to double the speed upgrade, we would have been screwed there. So I'll take that. It's almost a win. It's a tactical loss. That's how I'll describe it when I'm telling the boys at the bar about it later. Chaos. I like it. It's weird. Try to double the... Yeah, double it up. Damn, dude, that hurts. Moon card as well. Ooh, damn, baby. I can't do it that fast, but I know someone who can. We're looking for... Magic Mush. I'll accept Mini Mush as well. One makes you small is okay. One makes you large. And a speed upgrade. Honestly, well worth the time spent. We're still kind of bad. And I'm not talking in a Michael Jackson way. You know how he looked really bad? You know, that's a joke from Key and Peele. It goes in a bad direction. Let's not follow through with that necessarily. Ooh, Mom's Key is really good. Now it's, I mean, we've handled our speed completely. Ever since that speed downgrade pill, we basically doubled our speed. Which is enough, certainly, to have us feeling real good about it. I thought for sure we'd make one dodge, and then BBF would hit the spiders, and we'd be good to go, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah, the one time it collides... doesn't hit the secret room, but also hits me. Now we need a Tears upgrade, is what I was going to say, though. The Tears upgrade is a necessity over and above everything else that we've got going on for us right now. I mean, we've got a lot of survivability, to be fair. Ooh, careful here. 3 HP plus, you know, there's consumables on the ground that'll allow us to continue to keep that alive, hopefully, is the dream anyway. Been making some good dodges. Don't know why I had to say that like the mascot from Cookie Crisp, but you get the idea. Free key as well. But we are still a little behind the curve of like where I would like our damage to be enjoying the Descent on this run. The movie The Descent, I don't need any aids to enjoy that movie. Probably phrasing we should say on that one, but you know, I don't need any help to enjoy that movie. That movie is decent enough for mid-2000s horror schlock, you know, in its own right. But on this run, and our descent down to the womb, I would like some. I would like some. Dude, I'm serious. Some of these dodges, except for that one, got me feeling pretty good. And we should be using our bombs more often as well. Like, that's one of the things that's an advantage, but I haven't really taken advantage of it. The fact that we got all these... Wow, that was extremely lucky. The fact that I've got all these bombs that are actually very potent because we got Mr. Mega on our first floor. Obviously, we could also use a bomb to get 2 bombs. Decent deal. Ooh, this is a great room. So we definitely want Halo of Flies. Not only good as orbitals, but also as Beelzebub enablers. We get Dad's Key, which we don't want at all, but... Except, like, later in the game, maybe to enable Mega Satan, but... Certainly not bad. Now, the pedestal, unfortunately, does disappear, so we can't just go back and re-roll it, but... I'd still consider it a relative positive that that actually worked for us in the first place. So this floor is all about somehow getting a Tears upgrade. I'm begging you, please. Like, I mean, look at this. Our damage is not that amazing, but if we were firing, like... Doesn't it have to even be twice as fast? Just, like, 1/3 faster? No sneaky math tricks there. That would be enough to restore my faith that we can actually use our Tears instead of exclusively our bombs to deal damage to enemies here. So because of the battery charges, we're kind of in that spot again where if we get a middling item, I think we should try to double it, not to double its effects, but to instead double the number of items that we can get when we try to double it after picking them up. So like if we get Mom's Heals, I don't really care about 1 Mom's Heals, so I think we try to double it so that if we double it after picking them both up, if we succeed on the first attempt, then we would actually get 2 extra items. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm explaining it in a roundabout fashion, but it's because I'm attempting to walk through it step by step. Wow, that worked really well. However, the finger you take because it's fun, and then you try to double and you fail, and you realize that you probably never should have tried to double in the first place. You know what? We're not going to worry about boss rush. Instead, we have chaos. Any room can contain basically any item, so I am going to make sure that we're taking our time. Go fight the go to the shop, I should say. Go fight whatever we need to fight to get to the shop. It's weird to have the finger without spider mod. And that is something that has never dawned on me until now, but I think almost every time I've had the finger, I've had spider mod as well. So these are kind of not that great. So I'm going to try to double them, and it has worked. So then I'm going to pick up the stuff I actually want, which is all the items, despite not being that good. I'm not going to kick it out of bed for eating crackers, right? Then we can double it again. Oh, and we are in this. So we take our HP, we take our second mystery sack, and our second razor here. And then we go for it. Oh, he's done it! Are you witnessing the magic right now? HP is getting a little ridiculous. I understand, Rukai, I understand. But look at this, dude. Got an army of mom's razors around us. Okay, I mean, we're gonna have to take that pill at some point, right? So, oh, fuck. Well, that's fine. We'll cap out at 4 of those. I do want another mystery sack, because it is advantageous to have it. He's done it! Yet another time. This is getting a little crazy. But I love it. What can I say about this? This is the value of Swallowed Penny, dude. And by Swallowed Penny, I mean Crooked Penny. I swear I never got that name wrong until I started to try to get it right. Okay, here we go again. This is actual madness now. Don't you dare push me out of this room. It's like it's duplicating items in a theme. Like we keep getting mom items and we keep getting bean items. Oh, dude, there's a restock in here. There's a mom's knife. So I'm really glad I made the decision not to go to boss rush, because this is now, like, absolutely ridiculous. Whatever, hit me. Okay, we got mom's contact. Are we missing anything here? Oh, blue map. Almost missed you there, buddy. Moldy bread. Okay, go back for Swallowed Penny. We're doing this. Let's go, boys. I need the battery charge. Let's go, boys. He has created a monster. Now I think we just leave because we've breakfasted the shop. So I'll see you later, shop. Hello, you stinky shop. Wait. Hello, shop. Hello, you stinky shop. Go give me a ridiculous bounty, ugly. So this is, I don't even know, dude. Do the inventory. That shop turned out to be pretty good, is my guess. Hey, Ruka, would you like to enter the room? Why don't you jump on my desk, you fluffy cat? Get into your tangerine box. It's a little ditty I called Jump Into My... Get out of my dreams, get into your tangerine box. So I'm basically like, I don't give a shit about a deal with the devil right now. I don't give a shit about much, actually, because this run has entered a level of ridiculousness that I find quite funny. How did we double so many items, Ruka? He's looking at me like... Wait, I don't think so. He's looking at him, standing in the spotlight. Mr. Jones is... Okay, I don't want to double that room. Just get endless portable slots over and over. Who cares, right? So now, this is like every lottery winner. We're now squandering our winnings by just walking into spikes nonstop, but I'm gonna live forever. But we're not gonna live forever. Take mom's coin purse. We're already mom like 10 times over. Duplicate it. It gave us breakfast. I don't know what that means though. Like, why so many breakfasts? There are other items in the game that are not breakfast. We just can't seem to get them. It's like, we've picked up like 30 items, but they're all breakfast now. That incredible rumbling sound was just my cat laying down. Don't fear. So I actually, the odds of getting that many consecutive Crooked Penny plays to not give you a single penny are extremely low. We doubled like 8 times. So, oh my god. Should let Bumbo pick up some of this for sure, but basically what I'm getting at is I think that we might have encountered like a seeded room in some way, like maybe if a shop doubles, it's destined to double forever, or maybe we did just, you know, beat variance or benefit from variance on the other hand, but it just seems unlikely to me that we could have gotten, you know, maybe it was like 6 in a row or something like that. It's plausible, I guess, but somewhat unlikely. We're gonna head downwards here with Bobby Bob-omb. You know, I'm just happy that it's not a breakfast for once. Why are we getting, like, I know we have Mom's Key, but even with Mom's Key, the number of items, oh, okay, it's Poker Chip. It's the fact that we have Poker Chip plus Mom's Key that's allowing us to get these absolutely absurd chests, on occasion at least. So, again, I actually feel like if you don't like Swallowed Penny, that was hard to watch. And I mean, 20-something millennial brutally fucks video game on camera, you know? Like, it was basically... I mean, it was video game pornography. I'm sorry, Jack Thompson. It's the truth. Not Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson is the Banana Pancakes singer. That guy's... I got no problems with him. Jack Thompson was the lawyer who was like... GTA gives kids violent tendencies, and it makes me want to shit. It's an NLSS joke. If you're wondering where that reference is. I gotta stop explaining the joke. You know, you watch Mystery Science Theater 3000, they don't go, oh, you see, the joke is that, you know, squeeze me? Joe Don Baker sounds like John Benet Ramsey or something like that. They don't explain it. It's just, you know, you gotta know it to get the joke. That's half of the fun. Oh, here... There's no battery charge, so I think you just buy something you want. We want experimental treatment. And sure, we want Little Horn. And, yeah, I mean, I don't really want Tiny Planet, but I will absolutely take it because it's going to be fucking super strange. What did I tell you? And then we try to double this. And it fucking worked. Okay. And then it's 48-hour energy. And then, okay, then it's all gone. But still, what the fuck, dude? This is incredible. I don't even know what to say. I hope nobody thinks that this is like, you know, a seeded run I've already done before. Because for me to keep all this ridiculous knowledge in my head, you know, choose one to believe. You know, NL's an idiot or NL's some kind of super genius pulling the wool over all your eyes. The real answer is like somewhere in between. Dude, we are freezing him in place with our finger and then killing him from afar. That is hilarious. So we have fundamentally ruined our run. And yet we're still able to do a ton of damage because of the finger. It's kind of a cool archetype for a run. Now we got breakfast. It's one of my favorite items in the game, honestly. So, you know, you double that breakfast up. You go grab it again. Turn it into a penny. That's okay. Running down your breakfast with a pocket full of shells. Okay. What do you do here? Well, I mean, anytime we can catch him in the lawnmower attack, like... We got some good prospects there. We got the deal with the devil on an 11%... Or was it a 40% chance? We can do this. No, wait, that doesn't actually do anything. We just paid a heart for 5 bombs. But the bombs are cool. See? Do a lot of damage at least. Full on, this is like 2 of the zaniest runs I've ever had back to back. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm choosing to take like red hard damage to pick up a golden chest, have you seen this run? We have to embrace the absurdity in whatever form it, you know, entails right now. This is ridiculous. We are the lawnmower man. I can mow the lawn as fast as he can. Okay, we can finally see how good our finger damage is. Not as good as I would have thought, actually. But our bombs are going to be amazing. Duly noted. Now, there is a battery charge in here. That makes me think that we probably do want to try for the double there. We do have restock as well, so... You know, who knows how many more breakfasts this run can sustain. I can sustain a good many breakfasts myself, but... Oh, I didn't mean to take it. I didn't mean to take it. Ah, shit. Okay, well, that's my bad. 48-hour energy. Probably not going to happen on 2 separate pills, huh? You got him, you got him, you got him. Ooh, I don't know if we hit him there. That was just really bad. Old boxcar midnight train, yeah. Destination run of Zane. I'm a man of memes, made no memes. King of the road. Re-rolls for sale or rents. Spends half his time in The Witcher playing Gwents. Got two quite fluffy pets. He don't smoke no cigarettes. He sleeps till 11:30 on the weekdays. But you cannot call him lazy. He's a man of memes by no means. Okay, I can't believe we're still doing this, but I mean, we're not. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I can't really be too mad about that. I should have used Mama Mega once, but in the end, it doesn't really matter much, right, Ruka? Right, the Ruka. Okay, this run has been off the freaking chain. I'm not gonna worry at all about our boss trap room. Feel like well, you know, we could do with an Eternal Heart. Wouldn't be the worst idea, but we might as well wait to see if we would lose it before the mom fight anyway. We do have max level Bumbo now as well. When max level Bumbo is like the least zany thing about your run, you know you're in a weird world, man. You know you got the freaking jitters like Travis Morrison said. It's a deeper reference, but I'm not going to reveal it again. It's the Mystery Science Theater 3000 principle. Okay. What? Where did the explosion originate from? I must know. So we're going to take Polaroid, obviously, head down to the next floor. I kind of feel like I don't want to bum rush the rest of the game, but I feel like our best course of action is, like, actually just running into, like, every enemy. Wait, can we do diagonal finger pointing? We can do diagonal finger pointing. Also, the damage totally came from Bumbo plus Bomber Boy. Alright, so we know that for the future now. This is a very weird run, but I like it. I like it a lot more for its weirdness. Who's giving me all these Eternal Hearts? We have so many Eternal Hearts. We could complete it, but who cares? We have max HP right now. Please, spiders or something. We have Mom's Wig. Yeah, that's... I was gonna say, we need these spiders to come from somewhere. Pandora's Box. Okay, okay, okay. Pandora's Box on the Womb 1 is good. Get 2 items out of that. Guppy's Tail. That's very good. Book of Revelations. Not that good right now. Double it up. Did not double. No problem. Grab this. At least it's worth 1 red heart for the next floor as we head downwards. It's weird because now the run feels like it's out of gas. It's like the air's been sucked out of the balloon, but you can't sustain this level of zaniness for this long. Like, it's just madness. Damage is pretty good. I'm actually not being facetious with you, but it could be better. But it's pretty okay. Poker Chip, I don't know, dude. It's given us some of the most ridiculous bounties we've ever had, but it's also given us flies and then causing, you know, BBF to explode in my freaking face over and over. So I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, does Hush make any sense here? And the answer is an emphatic no, which is exactly why we have to do it. As long as we can, you know, get our HP roughly somewhere close to where it used to be. Maybe we shouldn't. Like, we're having enough trouble hitting enemies. And I know it's tough because people are going to be like, embrace the zaniness, and that's true. I can't deny it would be relatively zany to do a Hush fight in this situation. We got 85 really, really good bombs that would help us out. I gotta see what this is like. Alright, I mean, we'll hold it. It's ridiculous. Did you see how long it took for the knives to come back? So here's my gamble with you guys. I'm not gonna fight Hush. I actually think Hush would kill us. What I am gonna do instead is take this tapeworm and move up to the cathedral. If we want this run to continue, this is a necessary sacrifice right now. I think, at least. Oh, another thing we could do is basically, until we're safe, place like a bomb per room. And really, one bomb is pretty much gonna kill like any enemy. These are the worst best tiers I've ever had, I think. To me, it looks like they're hitting this enemy, at least on occasion. Apparently, I'm incorrect, though. Oh, we need that. Dude, that's... You know what? I was wondering where all those consumables were coming from. Those are the hauls from the mystery sacks. Once every, like, 4 rooms. That's so good. Alright, we have an obligation not to ruin this run, because it's hilarious. Stop placing bombs. Bumbo, I don't give you permission to place bombs. I understand you have bum in your name, so you gotta, like, you know, drop something out of your asshole, but that's what I say, you know. When I poop, it's really just like dropping something out of your asshole. Even the camera was messed up by the knife tears there. There's enemies still alive? Come on, dude. Okay, here's my challenge. I gotta kill this last one with my knives. Oh, we did it. You know what they say, leave the place better than you found it. That was good. It's like the range is so high. That was very dumb, but it worked. Thanks, old bandage, I think. The range is so high that like the knives never tick because they're moving, like the damage never ticks because they're moving so fucking fast. Dude, the freezing is so good. Now the 4 razors I haven't really used at all. Okay. But they don't do any damage against bosses, I think. So we're not missing out necessarily in that situation. This guy's basically dead. I'm not sure if I'm happy about this tapeworm, tiny planet, mom's knife, mom's eye situation, or if I'm like very unhappy with it, but it's at least interesting, I'll give it that. So we're gonna take 4 passive items. Did give us Beelzebub as well, and we doubled them up again. And Gimpy is gonna be... Actually, Gimpy is really only good for us in that it's gonna give us, it's gonna give us more red hearts, because it's not like that's traditionally the best part of the Gimpy effect, but in our present situation, we need red hearts, and we actually just can't take spirit hearts, so... There's some Isaac lore for you. Well frozen, this guy's... Oh my god. Well frozen, this guy's still spun around. So that implies that maybe his beams are not really a product of his person, but instead are something completely altogether separate from the entity that is the boss himself. I want to see that in the next instruction manual. I want to know the backstory on this guy. Dude, the mystery sacks are amazing. Okay. Sticky bombs. Glitter bombs. There was a time, about 2 minutes ago, I didn't even think we'd be fast enough to beat, or to get to the Hush fight on this run. And now we are about to beat the entire run in like 30 minutes and 30 seconds. So, you know, things change. Be careful who you call ugly in the basement. This is one of my favorite runs that I've ever had, I think. We're just gonna run in, you know, drop bombs. We got every kind of bomb synergy. Crooked Penny worked out for us in a fashion that is almost embarrassingly good. Like, I feel the need to apologize despite the fact that it was awesome. Oh, I'm not ready for this run to end. You can bet your bottom dollar we're going to the Delirium fight on this one. Now, I'm not going to worry too much about making sure that we fight Delirium last. But there are some... I'm not going to sweat it too much, but I am going to try to make sure we fight Delirium last. But I'm not going to do the level of due diligence that I probably would if it felt like we were gonna die. So, I see on a couple of these rooms over here, it seems unlikely to me that Delirium will be here. So I'm gonna go check that out. I mean, I think actually, thanks to Gimpy, we're basically, like, highly unkillable. Because the enemies have such a good chance to drop red hearts. Yeah, don't necessarily go that way. Sack of pennies. We almost got the sack of sacks transformation. That's what I mean by being nearly invincible, by the way. Don't really care about that. Sure explodes. See if I give a shit. Then we get the full, like... Wait a minute. 2 chests have paid out with items in a row. First off, that was extremely rude. If we get very low on HP, we'll start to stop letting ourselves get hit over and over, I suppose. But for now, you know, that's half the fun. Alright, let's see what we get. It's Blue Baby. Deja Vu. I love having a full charge when I go into a room. I tried to get away, but like really just for like a quarter of a second there. I actually think we could die against Delirium. 10 bombs again. Wonderful. And I don't really know what we could do about that. We could try to have full HP when we go into it, I guess. That's a big part of it. Come on, give me explosion immunity. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit to get my HP back to maximum. I want to see y'all on your baddest behavior. Lend me some HP. I am your neighbor. No, we still want Tapeworm. I mean, it's, well... Has the Tapeworm joke run its course? It's probably run its course, right? It's not like this is any better. It's just... Ooh. Wait a minute, though. Okay, I kind of like that. I mean, it's an assortment of trinkets, none of which are, like, that amazing for us. Lifesteal. Does Badwing give us lifesteal? I always just assume it does because of Charm of the Vampire, but that may not be the case. You got red hearts? Pills? So this fight could be Delirium. If it is, we might have some problems. It's the bloat. Could still have some problems. This guy's kind of a jerk. Not sure if you knew that. There's mods devoted to his asshole-ish behavior. That might be Bookworm. It's not Bookworm. At least not yet. But if we double it, it's not going to give us anything. So let's bounce. Great room. More of those, please. Watch out. Explosion. To the tune of Jurassic Park. For some ungodly reason. Okay, Conquest. Not guaranteed to give us the white pony. Come on. So I'm hoping, I guess, that we freeze. No, it's also not going to do anything for us. I'm hoping, I guess, that we freeze Delirium and can just run in there. Or that our bombs are so okay, there he is. Our bombs are so potent, they just, like, ruin his life. But the other thing I'm going to do is throw down bombs, like, non-stop. Because it puts a bunch of shit on the ground. You know, we get consumables thanks to glitter bombs. Thanks to homing bombs, our shots are more likely to, like, get in there. So really, I feel like the bombs are extremely valuable choice right now. I don't really want to double this stuff, or try to double this stuff, rather. The only thing I want to double stuff right now is an Oreo. That was not even ever going to be a sexual joke. I'm almost 30 years old. The sex jokes are fine, but, you know, I'm talking about Nabisco's premium cookie property here, alright? Let's have some sanctity for that which is sacred. Come on, come on. Yeah, biggest mistake of your free. You know what? Let's do it, dude. You want to get nuts? You want to fight me up close and personal? Just tell me, dude. Just tell me. You want to get nuts? I'll give you a fucking cashew party. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. Let's do it. See if I give 2 shakes of a lamb's fucking anything. I don't want Cursed Skull. Please get Cursed Skull out of here. I do give 2 fucks about that. Sure, pretty flies. Why not, dude? No more red hearts. That means we place more bombs. I'm a little scared up here. Every half heart matters, though. Well, every other half heart matters, and that's okay. This was a very fun run that ended up being extremely strange. I'm fond of it as a result of its strangeness. It's got kind of like a Maggie Gyllenhaal thing going on. I can get down with that. I respect that. I aspire to that, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to meet you halfway here, game. Just placing bombs. Bombs are HP generators. Thank God for that glitter bombs pickup, man. Would have left things in a decidedly much worse position were it not for that. Mind you, I probably would have played this fight differently if we did not have glitter bombs as well. That's my guess, at least. A little bit less walking into every enemy that exists. We've done it. So now the only logical operation you can take at this point is you wait till Delirium dies. And then you go take the Joker card and see what you can snag at a deal with the devil, and it's a Krampus fight. Which would have been very funny to die on. And then we leave, and we say, you know what, thank you for the run. This is a very fun run, a very strange run. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. That shop was crazy. If you did, click the like button, helps out a great deal, and of course subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.